Before we move on, can we stay with June?
Yep.
Can we bring up what's going on as far as the media publications with the attorneys going on? Is that Dwayne?
This is not the time to do that, or do that. Yeah, go ahead. What do you want to know?
Well, you said you reached out to the AG's office. Is there any response?
I have no response yet. What they're doing for me at this time is seeing if they have an opinion published or unpublished that is on point. And assuming they do not have one, then they would be treating my question as a request for opinion. So they would get back in touch with me.
What are we talking about now?
The question of Attorney Flynn being used for our labor relations. He was appointed as a special assistant state's attorney in 2014-2015 fiscal year. He has been acting as our attorney ever since, as our labor relations attorney ever since. There was a question of whether he's been, properly appointed, properly a special assistant state's attorney. And so I turned that over to the Attorney General. They're going to get us, hopefully some guidance in that regard.
Well, there's 4 case studies already that said that it's not. Now, was he put on the payroll of your office as a state's attorney?
He's not in my budget under my assistant state's attorney line item or anything like that. My line item for the special prosecutor is its own thing. The state's attorney's appellate prosecutor group, we do that resolution every year. Ed was just always paid out of, I don't even know what, general fund or something.
He has his own line item. So that might be something we want to correct, and that is part of what the Attorney General will tell us, I'm hoping. The one Attorney General opinion that I did read mentioned, or it was the question of whether a private attorney could be paid for by the county. That one in particular that I read had to do with, I think it was 2 office holders that sort of went off on their own and sued the county for an injunction and then asked to be reimbursed for their legal fees. So I didn't think that was quite the same type of scenario. Maybe they're going to tell us that it is. I mean, maybe they're not. I'm not sure yet. So.
Yeah, Jessica sent us all a 69-page report from the Attorney General's office. And after reading all of them, that it's very clear that an outside source would have to be under your office and be paid through the state's attorney. And at that point, wouldn't the county board, being the employer, have to approve that as being part of that your office as a state's attorney, assistant state's attorney?
Possibly. I mean, yeah, that's,
Yeah, I read it. It stated that. The last Attorney General, Ryan, confirmed the others too, as stating the same.
Any further question? Jerry?
I just got a comment that myself, I want information from the Attorney General and from Gina. I want legal opinions in writing before I guess, vote any way on this. I don't think I've seen enough information in this and that that's come across our desk to really say that anything's clear cut, and she obviously didn't get a clear cut decision from them. I want to see legal. To me, we're all liable, and I want to see something legal in writing that says this either can or can't be done.
Then we'd also like to see something that when he was on the payroll as assistant state's attorney in writing.
I can confirm he is not on payroll. He does not receive a W-2. He received a 1099. He is not on payroll or considered an employee of the county.
So
So with that said, when you read through the statute, it says to offer opinion and advice without fee, then we start throwing a whole bunch of wrenches in the scenario. So, serious matter, we need to get the facts from the AG.
Okay. Any further questions of Gina? Let's move on.